Once, there was
Steady as stone. You're in for a little.
One with the forest. God. Huh. I hear everything. God. Huh. God.
Leave it all to me.
Can't see. I'll uproot you. One with the forest.
Solidified!
Freeze!
Stabilize! This is order!
Dodge this! Oh, so sorry.
Gather! I will have order!
Freeze!
Come a little closer.
Dodge this!
Let's spark things up a little.
This moment will be frozen in time.
we made it to Sumeru, our next objective should be to head to Sumeru City and find a way to meet with Lesser Lord Kusanali. And speaking of Lesser Lord Kusanali, even though we haven't heard too much about her, she doesn't seem to be the same deity. But even so, people call Sumeru the Nation of Wisdom, you know. Paimon doesn't know the way to Sumeru City. Maybe even if we can't see exactly where... Wait a second. Look! Perfect timing! Now we can just ask for directions rather than want... Hey there! We're not from around here and seem to have gotten a little lost. Huh? Did they not hear Paimon? Hey! You over there! Could you give us some directions?
Huh?
What's going on here? There's no way she could have missed that. Wait, Well, even so, when we get the chance, we'll just ask...
Oh, it's all coming out now.
One with nature.
This world is full. Let's move before the...
Into the wind.
a village or something. But, look, she's sitting over there. What should we do now? All right, then. It's not like we have anyone else we can ask. Oh, it's coming from that sensor over there. This is definitely not your typical... Huh? What's the matter? You don't look too good. What? Is the smell... What's happening? Sure it's not serious? The Traveler's been out for a long time now.
Yes, you can relax. Believe me, Master is extremely knowledgeable. If he says that he's going to be alright, then there's absolutely nothing to worry about. Oh, are you awake now?
Oh, thank goodness! Traveler, you're finally awake! Well, we're at... Good question. Where are we?
This is Gandharvaville. It was originally built by scholars from Sumeru as a place to rest in the rainforest. Now it's mainly used by the forest. My name is Kale. I'm a trainee forest ranger. My master... Oh, no things are necessary. I didn't do anything, really. By the way, how are you feeling now? Any discomfort? Oh, that's Master's herbal medicine you're tasting. Before I forget, whoops!
Kale, what's the matter? Were you trying to retrieve the medicine? As I've already told you, you must be... Now, the guide to Avidya Forest's edible fungi is clearly posted on our bulletin board.
Right? This is the...
Yes, please do. If, on the off chance, Farbode simply enjoys having little imaginary fairies dance before his eyes, then we'll just let him be. But the next time he requires any of our medicine, be sure to charge him accordingly. So, how are you doing? Feeling better?
Oh, this is my master, Forest Watcher Tainari. He is chief officer over all the rangers here in Gandharvaville.
I already informed Paimon about the reason you fell unconscious earlier. But now that you're awake, let me explain it for you as well. It is common practice for Sumeru scholars of certain darshans to dedicate themselves to training and meditation in isolated areas, particularly the nearby forests. While meditating, they use a certain incense known as spirit borneol to help calm their minds as they enter a state of deep rumination. In hopes of asking directions, you two followed a scholar named Hypatia into her cave. The incense you smelled inside was the spirit borneol I just mentioned. That incense typically has no effect on most people, But for a very select few, it can have profound effects on one's cognition, as you experienced firsthand. Does that make sense? Very good. Now, answer me this. Did you feel anything after passing out? Say, any out-of-body experiences? Or did you see anything while unconscious? Kale, let the others know to stop bringing their patrol logs here for now.
Huh? Why?
Because these two will be staying here for the next few days. They can have my room and I'll bunk with Amir. Now get a move on and be sure to do as I've said.
Yes, Master Tainari.
Wait, hold on a second. Can you tell us what's going on?
Sure, let me fill you in. I originally planned to send you on your way once you finished your medicine. However, it appears...
Further observation?
No need to be hasty, as long as you have the capacity to judge between right and wrong. Based on what you saw after smelling the incense and losing consciousness, we can, if you're skeptical, have a whiff of this.
Oh, are you...
You're experiencing a similar sensation as when you passed out, aren't you? So even though your condition is stable as of now, if I were to haphazardly let you leave, it's highly likely that you'd suddenly pass out again somewhere else. The rainforest is home to many fierce animals and hazardous areas. If something were to happen to you again, I'm afraid you might not be so lucky. For now, I suggest you continue taking your medicine each day and avoid wandering off on your own. At least until you stop having adverse reactions to this kind of smell, okay? Good. Now continue resting while I fire up another bowl of medicine for you.
Seriously? We just arrived in Sumeru and we're already having problems left and right! Paimon knows we're set on meeting Lesser Lord Kusanali as soon as possible, but you really don't look too good. Hey! Are you even listening to Paimon? Paimon's over here worrying about you, you know! What's weird? You mean how you're feeling now? You mean the vision of tree roots and red skies you saw? But if those weren't hallucinations, what could they be? Well, considering how unique you are, Paimon trusts your judgment here. But why didn't you say anything about it to Tainari? If he misjudged your condition, then there's a chance you could get worse, right? Huh? You mean that Tainari already knows that what you saw weren't hallucinations? But if that's the case, why would he try to hide that from us? Oh, Paimon gets it now. Well, that's it, but it seems like asking Tainari might not be an option anymore. What do you think we should do? Good idea. Kale's pretty friendly. We can ask her tomorrow about what she knows regarding the Dendro Archon and customs in Sumeru. Rise and shine! Come on, it's time to go find Kale!
All right, next let's see your right hand. Yes, not bad. But please remember that you still need to be careful. Understand?
Yes, I will. By the way, Master, I still haven't received the patrol route for today.
Look, Kale, today's patrol will be a long one, so you won't be coming along this time. Besides, there's a chance we may encounter... well, you understand.
But I have a vision too! Am I useless to everyone now?
Don't talk like that, Kale. This is not something you need to be worrying about right now. Ah, there you are. Feeling any better?
Yeah, since we'll be staying here for now, we thought we might as well try lending a hand around here.
Seems you're not the type to sit back and take it easy for a while, huh? In that case, perhaps Kale could take you two for a patrol south of Gandharvaville for the day. And if you're feeling up to it, you can be responsible for cleaning the Statue of the Seven.
Tighnari, we're ready to head out.
Roger, I'll be right there. All right, we'll be heading into the forest now. I'll leave any further details to Kale.
Yes, you can count on me.
So, Kale, what exactly are we going to be doing today? Tighnari mentioned cleaning the statue just now, but, that doesn't really sound like the job for a ranger.
Well, a forest ranger's responsibilities can be pretty diverse. They handle a variety of tasks, like checking the condition of outlying roads, maintaining forest facilities, ensuring fire prevention standards are met, and providing assistance to travelers and locals. As for Master, well, he has to handle more dangerous areas of the rainforest. Today we can perform routine checks on the pathway lamps as we make our way... Paimon, traveler, this way! You can leave the task of checking the lamps to me. In the meantime, you two can keep an eye out for anything unusual.
Yesterday, a total of 5 Dusklings.
Nothing wrong with these two lamps. Let's move to the next ones. Oh, this lamp seems to be getting a little wobbly. Let me make a note of it. No problems with this lamp. Good.
The wind knows me. There is no escape! One with nature. Time to go. Into the wind.
Let's move out. The Statue of the Seven is up on top of that large rock formation. It's pretty high up there, isn't it? Don't worry. If you're afraid you can't make it up there, oh? I guess I'll leave it up to you then.
Paimon will fly up with you and help you with those hard-to-reach areas. By the way, Kale, do you know what...
That depends. Are you...
Huh? Great... Oh, is that the name of...
Uh-huh. Greater Lord Rukkhadevata was Sumeru's first Dendro Archon. To the people of Sumeru, she's not only a symbol of wisdom, but also of power and kindness. Unfortunately, according to what Masters told me, the sages later found the newly born Dendro Archon and wished her to celebrate the reinstatement of their lost deity. The sages dubbed her Lesser Lord Kusanali and let her reside in this.
Uh-huh.
Well, and then.
Huh? You're not too sure? But aren't you from Sumeru?
Yeah, I'm from Sumeru. But.
Maybe it's difficult to discuss this topic with strangers.
No, it's not that. Anyway.
Wait, Amber? You mean...
Yes, that's her. I once lived in Mondstadt for a while, and she helped me a lot during that time. You could even say that she helped me become a new person. There's no one like Amber. She lives life to the fullest while always adhering to her strong sense of justice. She's ready to answer the call for action at any moment, but is also very understanding of others. She's like the spark that lights the fire in everyone's heart around her. If you ask me, she's a prime example of a true outrider. She's the first person anyone coming to Mondstadt will meet. You can't help but be enthralled. Sorry.
Paimon thought the work of Outriders was a little different from what you just described, but one thing's for sure, you really like Amber.
Sorry. I was rambling on just now. It must have sounded kind of weird.
It's all right, Kale. Knowing that you're a friend of Amber somehow makes Paimon suddenly feel a lot closer to you. So, how do you know that we've met Amber?
Well, after I returned to Sumeru, Amber and I have stayed in touch in one letter. She mentioned that Mondstadt was attacked by a fearsome dragon. I knew you two were the ones she mentioned in the letter the moment I saw you. But, Yep, so please know that you two... I wish I could tell you more about the Dendro Archon, but I have been away from Sumeru.
That's all right. You've already helped us a lot. We had never even heard of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata.
Oh, I'm happy that was helpful. So that...
Don't mention it. We are friends after...
You both have my thing.
Time to go. Cheer! The wind knows me. Into the wind.
Now that Paimon looks at it, the deity that's carved on the stone. Do you think she's supposed to be Greater Lord Rook? The name does seem... Well, anyway, let's get started on cleaning the statue. Nice work. That's one clean...
Welcome back. You must be tired after all that climbing.
Yay, food! What kind of good... Hey, don't be a party pooper. It's not like Kale is a stranger or anything. Besides, Besides, the best way to compliment a chef.
I prepared a nice portable dish that forest rangers like to eat called pita pockets. I hope you'll like them. Whoops!
Ah, no, you dropped.
Not to worry. I wrapped a few layers of oiled paper around each pita. They should be fine.
Oh, whew. Paimon nearly had a heart attack there. Those pitas are amazing! You're quite the cook, Kale. Thank goodness you wrapped them in paper. Paimon wouldn't have been able to sleep at night knowing...
You really know how to compliment the chef, Paimon. Since you liked it so much, I'll be sure to give you a copy of the recipe sometime. I'll even include...
Yay! Thanks, Kale!
Oh!
Kale, don't you think that Paimon knocks stuff over all the time flying around the Traveler, but he's never said anything?
No, you've got the wrong idea about Master. Sure. I've heard the veteran rangers say that Master is from some ancient and mysterious race that is known for their cunning way. Oh, by the way, you've heard of the academia, right? Well, anyway, because Master does a lot of research on plants. Sages from the but Master declines their offers every time, saying, Sumeru City is too noisy. It'd be bad for... Seems you already know him well. Master could obviously have a bright future in the academia, but he insists on sticking to the path of a forest watcher. Every day he helps the locals of the forest and passes on his extensive knowledge to trainees like me. In fact, Master's the one who taught me how to make pita pockets.
Really? Paimon would have never guessed that. Oh, speaking of Tainari, he was the one who took care of you after finding you passed out yesterday. He even carried you all the way here. Paimon's still kinda upset, though. He kept scolding Paimon the entire way here.
Oh no, I'm sorry. Master might have been overreacting a little. But, it's mostly because Paimon wouldn't stop yelling, Why, oh why, is he going to die? It probably started to get under Master's skin after—
Hey! Don't laugh! Paimon was genuinely concerned about you. Hey! Now even Kale's starting to laugh. Ugh, that's it! Paimon won't forget this! It's time for some Paimonial wrath!
No! Don't touch me!
Oh, sorry, Kale.
No, I just... I didn't mean that.
Kale, are you okay? What's the matter?
No, I'm fine. I'm sorry. I must have startled you both reacting like that. Oh, well, it's getting late now. Let's hurry back to Gandharville. I think Master and the other...
Huh? What was up with Kale just now? And why is she in such a hurry all of a sudden?
Ah, Traveler. You've returned.
Yep, we're back!
Oh, Kale?
Oh, okay. Paimon was thinking all night about what happened with Kale, and still can't figure out what the problem might be. Maybe she's in a better mood now. Let's go check on her.
So this is the thrill of adventure.
Ah, it's you two. I was just about to go look for you.
Huh? Tighnari, what are you doing here? Where's
I came to check on Kale's condition.
You mean she's sick? How could she?
No need to worry. Something as small as you could never harm her. This sickness is something that Kale has been more excited than usual since you two arrived. A little too much so, to be honest. I suppose it's understandable, though. She hasn't been around anyone she considered a friend for some time.
So, Tighnari, what's...
Let's take this conversation elsewhere. Kale just felt... All right, let's continue our conversation here, shall we? To be honest, I hadn't realized that you're that honorary knight from Mondstadt until Kale told me just now. So, just to clarify, what I'm about to tell you about Kale is not because of who you are or your past well, and honestly speaking, I was against Kale, but she insisted.
So, Tighnari, what exactly is wrong with Kale?
Right. Ever since she was a child, she's been afflicted with a disease called Elazar.
Elazar?
Yes, it's a disease unique to the lands of Sumeru. It is characterized at first. The afflicted may only feel mild numbness on the affected area of the skin. However, in its final stages, the disease strips a person of the ability to control.
That sounds terrifying. Wait, hold on. So when Kale seemed to be acting a little...
Correct. That would be the effects of Elazar, which is precisely why I do not want her carrying or... With appropriate treatment, the disease can be effectively controlled before it progresses to a more... Nevertheless, Kale's mother still hoped that there was something out there. She handed Kale over to an organization known as the Fatui after one of their members lied.
What? The Fatui?
Ah, it appears you are already familiar with them. Anyway, the person who eventually rescued Kale and brought her to me for care said that she had been given to a harbinger known as the Doctor. I have no idea how this doctor managed to do it, but her case of Elazar was completely stable for all the years that Kale was with them. However, Kale's days with the Fatui were anything but pleasant. Kale is a resilient individual and always tries to appear cheerful, but her experience with the Fatui has left deep scars. Even now, she can still feel deathly afraid of someone touching her.
Oh, Paimon had no...
Oh, by the way, Paimon, Kale wanted me to tell you that she's sorry for scaring you.
She doesn't need to apologize.
Well said. I hope you'll get a chance to tell her that in Kale once thought that it would be impossible for her to have any real friendships. I trust that you two will never let my trainee experience...
Don't worry, Tighnari. We'll take good care...
Well, it's not too serious at this point. She overexerted herself the last couple of days, which is what led to her breakdown this time. Though, I must admit that Kale's condition was much more stable when she first arrived here, and she was interested in the work of the forest rangers the moment she saw us. Her stamina has gotten much worse recently. Though a moderate amount of physical exercise is always necessary, I'm afraid the long... All right, now that I've told you about Kale's past, I think I'll head...
Yeah, we'd like...
All right, but I must warn you two. The rain...
No problem.
Let's go then.
Hey, Tighnari? Where exactly are we going to find this plant?
Lunar lotus can be found all over the rainforest, but it often grows right here around Gandharvaville.
Given the name, it sounds like we should be looking for it in the water.
You are correct. Lunar lotus grows in the water. When fully matured, they look like giant blue flowers floating on the water's surface. Quite an attractive species, if you ask me. The large petals are actually... You should note that many of the plants found in Sumeru have names that are contrary to their species. Take the Kalpalata, for example. The plant is not a lotus at all, but rather a vine. And then there's the Sumeru rose, which is not a rose, completely contrary to its name.
Oh, huh. to Paimon. Never bring up the topic of flowers with Tainari.
Who says there aren't benefits to a life of wandering?
Shine down!
Fracture!
There should be lunar lotuses growing somewhere in this area. If you could manage to gather 4 of them, we'll rendezvous here once you...
All right, we've gathered enough lunar lotuses. Let's head back to meet Tainari.
One with nature. Into the wind. The wind knows me. One with nature. The wind knows me.
There is no escape!
Into the wind. Brings a smile to my face.
Time to go.
One with nature. Illusion shattered!
The wind knows me.
Sometimes you just need to give up.
Shine down! One with nature.
Hold the line!
There is no escape!
Confess!
Shine down!
The wind knows me.
Truth hurts!
Hey, Tainari! We found the lotuses you requested.
Let me take a look. Good, very good. These are all excellent quality. I'm quite glad you two came along. Your exploration experience helped save me a lot of time here. It seems we even have enough time to stock up on some other things I need.
Hey, Tainari!
Oh, Tainari! Someone's calling your name! They're dressed like a forest ranger.
Ah yes, that's Amir and the others. But didn't they just set off not too long ago? What are they doing back so early? Let's go find out what's going on.
Tainari, thank goodness we found you here. We were just about to head back and find you at Gandharvaville.
What's going on?
We just discovered a withering zone.
The Withering is back? But the patrol route you were on should have been already cleared just a week ago. It reappeared so quickly. Can you tell me the exact—
It's up ahead, deep in the river valley. It's appeared in a spot that blocks nearly the entire narrow part of the valley area, so we decided to come find—
and the radius of the contamination?
Sorry, I couldn't—
No one in our patrol team had a vision, and it appeared to still be spreading. So we—
Okay, I understand. You made the right decision. I'll go deal with it right away.
Wait, Kainari!
You two have only just arrived in Sumeru. There's a unique type of anomaly that occurs. The affected areas not only cause nearby vegetation to wither, but it's also lethal to wildlife.
Yes, Amir is absolutely right. As Amir said, only someone with a vision, that is, the power to manipulate
That's right. If any of the forest ranger, only someone with a vision can venture within a withering zone and find a way to deal with it. But you don't seem to carry a vision.
Don't worry, he may not have a vision, but
It seems the rumors about you are true. We typically only teach visitors how to identify the withering as they're about to leave Gandharvaville. We'll make an exception today. Stop. Don't move any further. Look there in the distance.
Huh? Where? Oh, look! Paimon.
That is the withering. All right, traveler. We're going to have to enter that withering zone. Once inside, we'll need to look for what we call tumors of the withering. If we eliminate those, then the area will be saved. Thank you, but I must warn you. Don't push yourself. This is your first time handling this sort of thing, after all. Even with elemental powers, once you step inside the withering zone, you may experience extreme discomfort. If at any point it becomes too much, return outside of the zone and take a breather. It could become a matter of life and death. You ready then? Let's go. First, we must locate any branches sustaining the withering zone.
Illusion shattered! One with nature.
Get moving! Fracture!
The wind knows me.
There is no escape!
Great work. Now that all the branches have been cleared, we'll need to take care of the tumor. Now, destroy the tumors of the withering.
We did it! Everything's returning to normal now!
Yes, thanks to you two.
Kainari? You make it sound like we did well.
It's that obvious, huh? Recently, the rate at which the withering zone appears has been increasing. Even though we were able to quickly... If that simply meant more work for me, then that wouldn't be an issue. But it's far more severe than that. The withering is leaving lasting effects on the rainforest itself. For instance, even though we cleared out the withering zone, many of the plants that were affected will not recover. This presents a crisis for the ecosystem itself. Many plants in the rainforest are already in decline, directly impacting the wildlife that depends on those plants. And most disturbingly, as the appearances of withering zones have started to increase, Kale's case of Elazar has also become more serious.
Huh? Well, why's that?
I'm still not sure of the exact reason. However, I've received word from acquaintances at the academia that similar cases are being reported for patients with other conditions. No, none that we know of. The withering has been recorded in Sumeru for millennia. It's said that it originates from the depths of the world. By the way, have you heard of Irminsul before? Irminsul is a tree located deep beneath the surface. Although it isn't like any tree we know in a biological sense, you can basically think of it as a large tree that grows downwards rather than upwards. I'm sure you've heard of ley lines, right? They're like the roots of Irminsul, spreading and extending from a massive cavern deep underground all the way up to the surface. Ley lines continually absorb the memories of this world, which are then funneled into Irminsul, allowing it to collect knowledge and wisdom from ancient times to present day. The Dendro Archon is known as the God of Wisdom because her consciousness is directly connected to it. It is also said that the Dendro Archon's power is a manifestation of Irminsul. And as for the Withering, its emergence is related to a disease that's affecting it. That's right. My ancestors learned of this from Greater Lord Rukadevata's familiars a long time ago. But even those mysterious creatures did not know of a cure for Irminsul. I'm afraid we Rangers will be battling the Withering Zones here for a long time until a cure is found. Alright, that's enough on this topic for the time being. Now that we've taken care of things here, it's time for us to head back to Gandharvaville.
Into the wind. One with nature. Into the wind.
Oh, it's all coming out now.
Oh, Tainari, you all made it back. How did it go?
The Withering Zone you reported has been taken care of. No need to worry. Huh. Wait, is that? Oh no, Hypatia!
Huh? What's wrong, Tainari?
This Duskbird is Hypatia's designated courier for urgent news. You do remember her, don't you? She's the scholar you and Paimon were following when you first arrived in Sumeru.
Oh, her? How come
Let me see what's written in the letter first.
So what's it say? And what's with that weird expression on your face? Huh?
Yes, allow me to explain. After we brought you from Hypatia's cave to she must have just finished. It's been nearly 3 days since she's had anything to eat, and it appears she's forgotten to prepare.
What? You mean she's been sitting there for 3 days?
Well, obviously because this has happened before. Last time she drew 5 lines, and by the time we found... Needless to say, Hypatia's been through worse, but we should still get... I've got some emergency rations set...
Wait, you want us to bring her the rations?
Let's find out. Here. So, how do you feel?
Huh? Really? But wait, how...
Back when we were clearing the Withering Zone, I observed that he could adeptly manipulate the den. And if I may ask, when I was telling you two about Irminsol's ley lines, was what I described similar at all to what you saw while you... That's correct. Those weren't hallucinations at all. Because what you saw is of significant importance. Not just for the... My forefathers were shown much favor by Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. We took an oath to protect this nation together with her. Now, after seeing you in action with my own eyes, you have earned my confidence. When you passed out, your consciousness had connected directly with Irminsol. What you witnessed were actually real memories. I could try to tell you more, but it would be better if you went to ask Hypatia instead. Her focus on meditation and use of Spirit Borneol are aimed at establishing a connection with...
That sounds nice and all, but will she really help?
That was because when you ran into her, she was in a special phase of her training. Please, wait here. Here, take these. It's a meal I packed for Hypatia. Also, here's a letter that I would like you to give to her. Just show it to her and she'll answer no. I should be the one thanking...
Hypatia should still be in the cave. Let's go inside and see how she's doing. Hypatia should still be in the cave. Let's go inside and see how she's doing. Hello? Maybe she went out to look for some food. Let's try looking around the area. There you are! Hypatia, are you alright?
So hungry.
There's no way we can get her to eat in her current condition. Huh? Wait. Huh? How'd things out here end up looking like this? What happened? And where are we? Really? Oh. place is huge! Paimon knew there's something off about that cave. Let's think of a way to get over there and have a closer look. Who knows? Maybe we'll find a lead of some kind. Breathtaking. Let's move out. Breathtaking. Huh? What happened just now? Why'd everything around us suddenly change?
Illusion shot! Into the wind.
Allow me.
Clouds hide. The birds call. The wind knows me. Time to go.
What in Tibet is going on here? This place is getting weirder by the minute. Hey, what's the matter? You don't look so good.
Wind Strider.
rotting.
Shine down!
Bring it on! Cyclone! Fallen leaves, adorn my night!
Fracture! Illusion shattered! Torn to oblivion!
Wind strike!
Huh? Why can't we beat this guy? Oh, Paimon doesn't get it! We faced others like him before! What's...
Traveler, though you may have managed to avert countless crises before, your good fortune was bound to end sooner or later. It's time you realize how weak and powerless you really are. Your sister. Her Highness has long since forsaken you. Your meager existence in her eyes is that of an annoying bug. The bonds of love and family which drive you to find your sibling are utterly gone. Your journey is meaningless. But don't you fret now. Today will be your last.
What do we do? We haven't seen Hypatia anywhere out here. Oh, there she is! Quick, let's see how she's doing.
Ah, so sweet.
Well, the good news is that she's still conscious. Hey, why'd you drop her food on the floor like that? Are you... Anyways, we... Whoa! Wait a sec. Look at all this fruit lying around her.
Who is there? Tainari, is that you? Huh?
It's okay. You can relax, Hypatia.
I see. So, you're friends of Tainari. I apologize for all the trouble I've caused you. I'm grateful that you came so quickly to save me. You even brought all this fruit.
Well, actually, we didn't bring the fruit. We were kind of wondering about that, actually.
Oh, I seem to understand now. All the fruit was...
Your neighbor? You mean there's someone else?
Oh? So...
Wait, hold on a second, Traveler. You say that before we arrived, you saw some mysterious creature and suddenly had a strange dream? Isn't that...
No, I actually do believe what the Traveler is saying. I myself had a similar experience once before. You needn't worry. They mean you no harm. They only dragged you into the dream because they hoped to buy themselves a little time in order to...
So, Hypatia, just what kind...
I'm not sure what it's called, to be honest. But I know this because the first time I saw them was also the exact day my consciousness was able to form a connection. Even after I opened my eyes and stopped meditating, my heart was still... And at that very moment, in my curiosity, I began to walk over to the creature. They must have already been used to me living in the cave, because they didn't seem to mind me approaching them. They just kept doing... It wasn't until I crouched down next to them that they suddenly realized that I could see them.
Oh! And then?
And then I had a dream. I was convinced they'd never show up again. But I feel like they aren't as afraid of me as the first time I approached them. But I never would have expected them to save me. Yes, no doubt about that. By the way, Tainari met... Sorry about that. Sounds like just drinking juice still isn't quite...
Well, if somebody hadn't dropped the... Alright, we're out, travel...
Sounds good. I've never tried any dishes from other nations.
All done! Let's use the empty box. Oh, it's...
Are you already finished cooking? Even though everything you mentioned was in Tainari's letter, it's still hard to believe you were able to connect with Irminsul immediately after smelling Spiritborn eel for the first time. It took me nearly 3 years before I could do so. And everyone at the academia even lauded me as a genius. You should know that some researchers spent their entire lives without ever successfully connecting with Irminsul as you have.
So why does this incense allow...
The ingredients used to make Spiritborn eel primarily consist of plants created by Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. These special ingredients are conducive to heightening our senses to the Dendro Archon's power. Since the root of the Dendro Archon's power lies within Irminsul, we can occasionally tap into her powers to peer into the depths of the earth. Naturally, anyone who can establish a connection with Irminsul in their first ever attempt must be a person of great understanding.
Makes sense. But Paimon's got a question. Why was he sensitive to the smell of those plants for such a long time?
That was primarily due to his body's unique constitution. Stimulated by the incense, he could perceive the Dendro Archon's power and experience taking in any scent similar to the ingredients of Spiritborn ale. Not to worry, though. Technically, your body should still be sensitive to the powers of the Dendro Archon. But unless you're using intentional meditation techniques...
Well,
I must admit,
Whoa! You're really serious.
As a member of the Ritaoist Darshan at the Academia, my main area of research is the stars and their connection to the fate of living beings. Which is why I must turn to the... If only my perception wasn't so limited. I am currently in the stage of training known as Satyavada life. Many researchers in Sumeru have lost their minds while seeking to attune. Sages have said that Irminsul contains divine knowledge, and touching such knowledge without the proper preparations and abilities will only... That's why we meditate alone. We need to ensure that our minds will be calm.
Whoa! So knowledge from Irminsul can be super dangerous.
Of course I do. Especially during nights that are pitch black with no moonlight and dead silence. However, I've been feeling better as of late. I believe that being able to see them is a sort of blessing from the Dendro Archon. But what's strangest of all is that they're clearly an envoy of the God of Wisdom herself.
What's so strange about that?
Well, it's strange because nearly nobody in Sumeru can ever dream.
Huh.
Yes, well, to an extent. The sages say that wisdom implies rationality, but that which occurs in dreams is often neither rational nor logical. Yes. If one struggles with anxieties, those emotions could influence their dreams. The fact that the people of Sumeru do not have dreams is seen as a blessing by the sages. They believe that Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, the God of Wisdom, is keeping us away from the foolish delusions you encounter in your sleep. I was born into a family of scholars in Sumeru City. Ever since I was a child, my parents would always tell me that I'll know I've grown up once I stop dreaming. I studied hard, enrolled as a student in the academia, and went on to... But then, on the day I scared the little Aranara, it was incredible. Though I don't exactly remember what I saw, Back then, I was foolish and ignorant as any youth would be. But I was free of fear. Maybe... just be sure not to speak of this if you travel to Sumeru City. They'll look at you as if you've lost your mind.
So, do you have any thoughts about the things he...
Sorry. I'm afraid I don't have any answers as of now. World forget me. If only I could ascend past Satyavada life and begin Paripurna life. I might have some more answers. If you two are ever in the area again, there's no need to be...
Now that we know Hypatia is alright...
Hold the line! Shine down!
Time to go. One with nature.
Looking for trouble? Lucky today?
There is no escape!
The wind knows me. Into the wind.
See, just follow my intuition.
Shine down!
One with nature. Into the wind.
I'm liking the look of this.
All is accounted for. Let's move out.
Illusion shift!
Right
You
now,
are not
right here. Emerge.
One with nature.
Clouds high. The birds call.
A sight to behold. Right now, right here.
Shine down.
You are not
Right now.
Well, allow me.
Into the wind.
Inazuma shines eternal. Ha! Ha!
Emerge. Right now. Emerge.
You are not welcome
The
here.
wind knows me.
Now you shall perish.
I'm getting sick.
There is no escape.
A brash maneuver.
Into the wind. Time to go.
Illusion.
Right
You
here.
are not welcome.
Emerge.
One with nature.
Rest and rebuild.
I'm always watching. Right now. Emerge.
Shine down.
You are not welcome.
Well,
Emerge.
The wind knows me.
Inazuma shines eternal. Ha! 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 Ha!
astra ab... Ad astra...
It's called being a freelancer. Old folks just
One with nature.
what is the best way to handle the freight in here?
Time to go.
Oh, it's all coming out now. Yeah.
Into the wind. One with nature. Into the wind. Time to go.
That's close enough.
There is no escape.
You today. The wind knows me. As one with wind and cloud. Yeah. Yeah. I'll be back. Oh, it's all coming out now.
Shine down. There is no escape.
Into the wind. Get moving!
Allow me! Covenant of the Deep!
The wind knows me. Oh, it's all coming out now.
Shine down. Illusion shattered.
Who says there aren't benefits to a life of wandering?
no escape.
One with nature. The wind knows me. One with nature.
Rest and rebuild!
Shine down.
Allow me!
Into the wind.
Segment! Truth hurts! Yeah!
Fellow gambler.
The wind knows me.
You want this?
See, just follow my intuition.
Illusion shot.
One with nature.
Bring it on! Get moving!
Shine down.
Hold the line!
The wind knows me. Fallen leaves, adorn my night!
Torn to oblivion.
Allow me!
See, just follow my intuition.
Into the wind.
Illusion shattered!
One with nature.
Hold the line!
Truth hurts!
Regret.
Oh, it's all coming out now.
Allow me!
Don't be a killjoy.
Bring it on!
No escape.
The wind knows me.
Can't run from death.
Hold the line!
One with nature.
Confess!
Abrashman!
The wind knows me. Time to go.
Shine down!
One with nature.
A brash maneuver!
Now you shall perish! There is no escape!
The wind knows me. Clouds high. The birds...
Billowing surge!
Shine down!
One with nature.
Oh, it's all coming out now.
Rest and rebuild!
Torn to oblivion! But a momentary distraction.
Into the wind. Sideward! Fracture! The wind knows me.
Illusion!
One with nature.
See, just follow my intuition.
Think about it, Tainari. Refusing to join is tantamount to burying your head in the sand. I understand that you're a forest watcher and that it's your duty to combat the effects of withering zones. But isn't it evident that such work is not a lasting... As Sage Kage clearly stated, your presence and guidance in Sumeru City is pivotal in finding a cure...
Keep your emotions in check, Gulam. Let's at least listen to Tainari's reason for declining. We're here to invite...
Sage Kage, I am truly honored that you... I am merely a forest watcher. How could the great minds of the Haravatat...
Well, it turns out that your refusal letter had some implications on your master's reputation. He is a renowned sage of the immortal...
I see. Huh. And I figured that given his
Tainari, your master is an integral part of this effort.
And what exactly does my master need of me, Sage?
You'll know once you've arrived.
And how long will I be required to...
There's no...
Do you mean to tell me that despite coming all the way here to Gandharvaville, you still can't answer? If that's the case, then I'm afraid I cannot give you a definite answer.
Tainari, but...
So be it. Come, Gulam, we're leaving.
Tainari, what was...
It's nothing. Some people from the academia wanted me to go to Sumeru City to assist them with a project. But all that can wait. How did things...
It was quite the eventful trip, but the main thing is that she's safe and sound.
Very good. Now that the traveler has made a full recovery...
That's right! We want to meet Lesser Lord...
Sorry. I'm afraid I don't have any advice for you there.
Well, do you at least know...
Let me think. My trip... How about this? I'll write you a letter of introduction that you can give to a researcher I know. Also, when you enter Sumeru City, you'll probably end up receiving something like this item here.
Oh?
It's called an Akasha Terminal. It's a tool produced by the academia that utilizes the legacy of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. Some say that this very item is the basis of Sumeru's reputation as the city. Needless to say, this device and its usage fall under the academia's expertise.
Great! Next up, Sumeru City! That's right! Tainari, we have something important...
Yes, she's doing much better. After being confined to her bed all this time, I thought a little... She knew you two would be leaving soon, so she must...
Thanks, Tainari.
Farewell.
wind knows me. As one with wind and cloud! Confess!
Allow me!
One with nature!
There is no escape!
Bring it on!
Inazuma shines eternal!
Oh, it's all coming out now.
Thanks for waiting here just to see us off, Kale. We're headed to Sumeru City.
Don't worry about me. I can take care of myself. My condition won't be getting in the way of my duties. I want to be a forest ranger after all. It's up to me and the others to protect the rainforest here. And, I'm sorry. I should have told you both about my condition when we first met, but I guess now I understand that the most important thing is for friends to be—
There's no need to apologize, Kale. We're probably still gonna worry about your condition, but that—
Thank you. That means a lot.
Oh?
It's my recipe for pita pockets. I told you that I'd give you a copy, remember?
Yay! Thanks, Kale. Now we can—
I hope that whenever you eat them, you'll both remember your time here in Gandharvaville. Well then,
wind! Chih! Chah!
See? Just follow my intuition.
One with nature!
Illusion shut!
Hold the line!
Cyclone! Truth hurts!
Rest and rebuild!
Time to go. A fateful offering.
So this is the thrill of adventure. Breathtaking.
Going down!
Into the wind. Fallen leaves. Adorn.
Allow me!
Now you shall perish! Ha!
Let's move out.
One with nature.
Torrent, bring refuge! Rest and rebuild!
As one with wind and cloud. A fateful offering.
Huh. My intuition tells me that something very interesting is about to happen.
The wind knows me. Time to go.
Illusion shattered!
One with nature. Time to go. Confess! Yeah! into the wind.
Inactivity serves no purpose whatsoever. All the world holds dear is but a backdrop of constant motion. I stand before it, alone and unchanging. The world remains constant over the centuries, but human life is like the dew at dawn, or a bubble rising through water. Transitory. All the world holds dear is but a backdrop of constant motion. I stand before it, alone and unchanging. There is no escape!
The wind knows me. Time to go.
I'm liking the look of this. Yeah. Doing detective work means you gotta walk the walk. No, I mean literally. I need to search high and low for evidence.
One with nature.
Oh, it's all coming out now.
Follow the wind.
Illusion shattered!
Into the wind.
You don't want to do this. I'm liking the look of this. There's something in the air. Something that tells me a new case is brewing.
The wind knows me.
There is no escape!
Into the wind. Time to go.
Shine down!
Allow me!
One with nature.
Cyclone! Bring it on! I'm liking the look of this.
Illusion shattered!
Yeah!
Shine down!
The wind knows me.
Hold the line!
One with nature.
Right now. Emerge. Right now.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night!
Nothing lasts forever. Right here. Right now.
Time to go. Into the wind.
Keep some sumeru roses on hand. There will always be a use for them. Keep some sumeru roses.
Huh. My intuition tells me that something very interesting is about to happen.